This might be the longest, straightest road we've been on yet.
I cannot believe the amount of horseflies, mosquitoes. It is savage. Horrified at the quantity of these bugs.
They're following. Oh my God. Don't park anywhere by a lake.
Because of the mosquitoes.
Got it. Die. Fort McPherson, 11k. There's a few trucks parked up there. Tyre shop. I think everybody's going to need a tyre shop after these roads. What's mad is all of the trucks have to go on that little ferry, otherwise they can't get across the river. How mad is that?
That is mad.
I'm pleased I wasn't on a boat with one of those trucks.
I would not want to drive one of those.
No chance. Welcome to Fort McPherson. Oh, is it down there? We'll just turn round.
Yeah, you are left. On map, everything looks to the left of us.
Okay, so we've turned off the road. We nearly missed it, but this is the turn off for Fort McPherson. So we'll see what's in this town. See if there's somewhere to park up for the night. Maybe get some more fuel. Although we've only used a quarter of a tank today, so that's pretty good going.
That's because I'm an excellent.
You are. Look, there's tarmac. It's the first bit of tarmac since we left. Oh!
I can't believe it. There's tarmac.
It's not going to last long,
No,
just for the town.
And it's got lots of potholes in it.
But yeah, this there's a town here with houses, which Eagle Plains didn't have.
People live here. This is so
Oh my
cool.
goodness, there's even a co-op and a gas station. Look at that. That is the local supermarket and
That's great.
there's a hospital sign. H. That's the local hospital. It's a proper little town, isn't it?
It is. It's got everything. You've got food, hospital and gas. You've got really everything you need.
You've got everything you need.
I think they've got like a little school. They must have a little school.
Look how cool that house looks there.
Oh, proper log cabin. We've noticed actually everyone's super friendly up here. Everybody. Oh,
Super.
The Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Oh, there you go. There's the police station.
Oh, I still haven't seen one of those yet. One of the
Quad
mounted
bikes.
uniforms.
That's the best way to get around here. Is best way for transport is quad bikes.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to pull in here. Oh, there's the gas and convenience.
Oh, there's another one here. Look, convenience store. I love it. Well, that's closed because it's chained up. You can see here the gap on the door, but it's dropped down at the front. So well, I need to figure out how to adjust that. I'm not sure how to adjust the doors, and I'm sure it's just a bracket that needs tightening to lift it. But no internet to YouTube it, so we'll have to wait for the moment and just cope with the dust, which is really bad. Okay, the time is, it's 20 past 8 in the evening, and we've decided we're going to just crack on. The petrol stations and stuff are closed in town, but because we've got more than enough gas to get to the next town, we're going to not fill up here and crack on.
That is the bonus to driving slowly. We have literally, the fuel consumption is very low.
It's been great. There's one more ferry to get across the next river, so we'll see if we can do that tonight, and then tomorrow we've got a clear run to Inuit, to the biggest town up here. So yeah, forward we go. How nice is this? The road here has been wettened to reduce the dust, which is really nice. Because we feel like we've been down a coal mine today.
We look like we've been down a coal
We do literally look like we've been down a coal mine.
Wow, look at these views, they're just epic.
Here come the trucks. Oh, he's going nice and slow. Thank you. Another crazy cyclist. He's okay. Yeah, he's good.
tucking in behind Colin to have my windscreen protected.
Oof.
Oh.
So we just come round the corner, we just come to the other river where we need to get a ferry. Check out this view, this is just absolutely fantastic. Another ferry and then we'll stop.
Oh, then we're going to stop. We are having some massively long drives, but...
Four-headed eagle on the left. Massive one on the right.
Oh yeah, there, right there.
Oh yeah, bald eagle. This eagle out the window there is sat on loads of ice from the winter. It's still there. And the ferry, we were just saying, the ferry here, we think is just sits in the middle of the river to see which side comes first. And he's coming back for us now.
Just speaking to Sam and Andy on the radio, you can see all the bugs around their van, Colin. I cannot believe the amount of horseflies, mosquitoes. It is savage.
I think they're all horseflies.
Are they all horseflies?
They're massive. What are they?
I don't know, but they're massive and they're orange.
Okay, we're going on the ferry. Last ferry of the day. Operates until 11:30 according to the sign on this one. And that's a lovely, looks like a lovely flat ramp. Yeah, that's great.
Look at the bugs. Can you just...
bugs? Can you see the bugs?
Can you see that? They are literally trying to eat me through the glass. Look at them, they're all following us.
And the birds. Oh, look at all the swallow nests up there.
Do you want me to go that way?
Look at the size of this river. Wow, I cannot believe the bugs. I know we go on about it, but look at them swarming around this car. I don't know what they are. How can the guys outside, they can't be horseflies, the guys would be eaten alive.
I've never seen anything like them.
I've just taken a picture of them and I reckon they are horseflies. I reckon, Andy, I reckon you should get out.
Chris said he reckons you should get out.
I'm sure if he goes first, then I'll follow.
Good answer. It
The
landed.
bugs aren't on the men then.
Literally, Chris just said, how are these guys not getting bitten?
On this way.
Right, we're just pulling up. It's amazing. We were just watching the dragonflies swoop down and eat these bugs. Unbelievable. I can't figure out why these guys aren't getting bitten. Maybe they're not horseflies. I'm not sure how he thinks we're getting off. Well, oh, this isn't the exit. No, this isn't the exit.
This isn't the exit.
I've just worked it out. They've come round, they've come down the river to the town, and now we're going across. So they do two pickups because the church that is up there is on the same side as we left.
I have to be honest, I consider myself to be quite fearless, but we are all chatting over the walkie-talkies and we are horrified at the quantity of these bugs. They are everywhere. I don't know if they're bitey bugs or
They're horseflies.
they're horseflies, we think,
They're
but
definitely horseflies.
they are savage and they're terrifying and they're everywhere. It is as freaky as hell. In fact, we just all decided it's like the Alfred Hitchcock movies, Birds. It's really unpleasant.
We've arrived at the other side. Just put the ramp down.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, it's a little bit uneven. Which way did they go up?
I think they just reversed straight up.
What, up there?
Yeah.
I'll go that side.
Oh my god, the bugs are following us. Look at my window.
Yeah, the bugs, they're following. Oh my god. This might be the longest, straightest road we've been on yet, because I can't see the end. It just goes on forever. The Romans have been here.
Romans have definitely been here. We were describing and comparing it to the loneliest road that we did in Nevada. And we were saying how, you know, isolated we are here. There are thousands of miles either side of us. There's nobody here apart from the odd passing traveller or truck. It's mind-blowing, really.
It is. And that's what the road ahead looks like. So we've got, the dust is really bad. I can hardly breathe actually today. And we worked out that under this fridge, the air coming through just filled the van.
But this is,
I mean, look.
But look, this is
Look
inside.
at this.
Baby, this is inside the cupboard. That's inside the cupboard.
Yeah.
How is that happening?
I think because it's coming through these vents and it's just in the air, and that's what we're breathing in. That's why our bloody lungs hurt. Right, we're gonna knock it off today. It's nearly 11 o'clock at night. We're exhausted. We've got to clean the van, and we will see you in the morning. Okay, look, first wipe off the table, off the bed. It's a bloody good job we covered the bed.
We could actually grow fruit and veg in that.
That's crazy. It's such a good job we covered the bed.
Yeah.
We covered the bed, that's the pillow, and we just didn't cover that part of the pillow. That shows you how much dust is in here. That's why they had a dust warning. Flipping heck. Anyway, I've said goodnight. We'll see you again in the morning. What a day. Good morning.
Whew.
What a night.
What a night. It was not a good morning.
It wasn't a good morning. We killed hundreds of mosquitoes. And I popped outside this morning and they were swarming me, even though I had mosquito spray on. So don't park anywhere by a lake on the Dempster Highway.
Generally, at this time of the year, you shouldn't sleep anywhere near water because of the mosquitoes. And we know that. But obviously, this highway has trucks and things hammering down, so you have to get off. And this was the last spot. We were all exhausted. We had no idea that mosquitoes here could actually eat their way through metal. And now I know why the ravens are so big, because it's the only way they can stay alive.
We decided that the hole in the roof vent wasn't caused by anything other than mosquitoes eating their way in. But yeah, we didn't get to sleep until like, it must have been 1 o'clock, I think, 1:30.
Yeah.
But we got a short drive today. We got about an hour's drive into Inuvik, and then we're gonna stop, rest up there before we carry on the push up to the Arctic Ocean. And we've dusted.
Again.
And it's definitely the fridge. I bent over this morning and looked under and I could see daylight all the way through the vent. So that is definitely where all that dust came in. It's actually quite a good park up location wise. It's just not being by a lake. There's Colin over there. We've left the blackout curtain that we put up here just to keep the dust back there if there is any. Mosquito. Oh. Got it. Die. Oh, look at the size of them. They are like birds.
They are.
Okay, we've hit the road and like I said, we've got about an hour till town. We've left Sam and Andy at the camping spot. They're getting the kids ready, but we got a deal that if they haven't arrived an hour after us, then we'll come back and get them. And we're heading to the library. The reason we're going ahead is we're going to try and get the next video uploaded onto YouTube And apparently the town has internet, so fingers crossed the library should have some internet signal.
And if we have a problem and break down, they'll be driving past us in about an hour and a half.
That truck that just went past had loads of cars on the back that have obviously broken down. He's probably looking at us going, oh good, more customers. There's definitely more trucks on this stretch of the road. Or maybe it was because we've been driving on the weekend. Yeah, maybe we go down next weekend.
I was just thinking we want to try and avoid them because even though they're slowing down, ultimately that's the danger of the windscreen, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Just going past Inuvik Airport. So where you can fly up here if you don't want to do a crazy road trip like this.
This has got to be one of the toughest challenges, and we've done some crazy roads, but this has been one of the most challenging.
Absolutely. Long drives, bumpy roads.
Yeah, worrying about not being able to get parts. But did that stop us?
No, it did not. Oh my God, there's a tarmac road.
Woohoo! I'm up to 4th gear.
All the tourists that fly in are going to go, I don't understand what the big deal is. The roads were really good. Oh, and there's a plane just landing. There's a little plane there. Yukon Air, baby. Okay, we've just arrived on the outskirts of Inuvik. We've come to the town. There is civilization. I can't believe there's tarmac roads.
There's buildings.
And there's a cell service. On our Connect Plus, we've got a cell service.
That's incredible.
This is the town. Look, these are the houses here. They're off the floor due to the frost and everything. Look, they're on stilts.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, to keep the houses warmer. This is the busiest and biggest town on the Dempster Highway. There you go. We just passed the supermarket. There's a bank, and the library should be.
Drugstore.
Should
Trafford
be
Pub.
just down here on the right, somewhere here.
Is that it? Community.
That's the library there. It says library on the front.
Oh, fantastic.
And there's the cell tower.
Oh, look, it's just getting better and better. If there is anyone that doubts how bad our chaos was with the dust yesterday, I'm not even exaggerating when I show you that is how bad it was. It even got into the back of the bed. It is absolutely thick with dust. It's been horrid. My sheet underneath, so obviously there was a gap in the door. It's bad. It's really bad. Fortunately, I'm not a princess, and well, I am actually, but I'm not that kind of princess. And I realise I'm on a challenge, an epic expedition of mass proportion. And Trudy's filthy, we're filthy, it's all filthy. Even Colin's filthy. They've got filth as well.
I just gasped when I saw your bedding.
I know.
It is beyond awful.
We're bad, but not that bad.
It's bad. I just said
It's
we're
really bad.
I just said we're all completely filthy, especially Colin, but they're way cleaner than we are.
So we've had a quick pit stop in Inuvik. They have a cell tower, which is right there, so we've caught up on some of the messages stuff online, emails, and the usual stuff that we have to do. They've also got a library behind me where they've got good internet. And apparently there is an arts festival going on this week in the town, so we're going to go and see if we can find that. And a very special, unusual church, which will be a first for me to see this. So let's go and see if we can find the art festival. So apparently it's in a grey building behind the library, although every building seems to be grey. Oh, that's a school, so it's not that one.
We should have asked the police.
So turn, let's maybe turn. Okay, let's go and see what this art fair is all about. So we think it's in here. That's this door, I don't know. There you go.
Jeff, the guy sitting with that.
Hi,
Hi,
thank you very much.
thank you.
Crazy that's not open, but
Yes, we did.
What?
Are you looking for the art festival?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can just go ahead. There's an admission table in there, and you just have to go right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so it's free to get in, and we're just going to have a look around. Apparently there's some carvers doing some outside.
These are all different workshops of people doing work, and what a lovely warm welcome.
Okay, we're back. They had lots of artists displaying their goods. Beautiful boots that were made, and the equivalent of sort of, they looked a bit like dream catchers, but were used to ward off evil spirits.
Yeah, with bells and feathers.
Yeah.
Beautiful watercolour paintings.
Unfortunately, hold on, they gave us a free picture. But unfortunately, we couldn't film in there and show everything, because obviously artists' stuff and art and their pictures and their crafts are very personal to them, and they didn't want it publicly shown, and you got to respect that.
Although the artist didn't say that, it was just the organiser, and we respect that.
Exactly. So we've come down to the main sort of high street in the town. It's a very cool looking town. I'm loving it. It's got a very good feel. So they got this sign in the town here, look. Completed in 1979, the Dempster is the only highway in Canada that crosses the Arctic Circle. How cool is that? And this is officially the end of the Dempster Highway here in Inuvik. And I just have to show you this church. They have an igloo church here. Is that not cool?
Our Lady of Victory Parish. I feel like Trudy is Our Lady of Victory.
She really.
These roads have demanded a lot from her.
And then really randomly on the other side there, they've got a shed that says boat tours with some stag horns on it.
We absolutely love the ingenuity of everyone, because their tourism window is so small, and yet they make the most of everything that they have.
They really do. But what a fabulous looking church. Look at that. There's actually a group of people in the church, but Marianne's gonna sneak in and see if she can get a picture. Wow, it's very beautiful. We managed to sneak in. There's what?
Snow shovels.
Snow shovels. I'm not surprised, love. We're 100 miles from the Arctic
How many
Ocean.
churches have you been into where they have snow shovels by the front door?
And then we got the North Mart.
Which has Pizza Hut and KFC if you need it.
Amazing. Main entrance the other side, Marianne.
Directions.
Look. Oh, it's big. It's got everything. So we just bought Another roll of kitchen paper for the dust. But I have to say that going into the store, it was very expensive. Very expensive. It's probably double a normal sort of Walmart, but then I guess where you are is so remote. The transportation cost to get the food here is huge.
Absolutely. It must be really tricky to live here and to be able to afford to live here, especially with not being able to grow your own so much, because obviously you've got that climate and the weather thing. Interesting.
Yeah, what a way of life.
We've heard about a really good restaurant up in Tuktoyaktuk, called Grandma's Kitchen. So
Yeah,
we're actually
try
gonna hold a part of our travel budget for when we arrive there and go out for dinner there to celebrate.
Fingers crossed it's open, because it's not always open.
Is it
apparently.
not?
No.
Oh, bummer.
Look at that little house. Isn't that cute?
It's a lovely, cool little house. Happy Valley Park. Oh, there's water there, look. Yes, there is.
And a dump station.
And a dump station. Good news is the tap works. Water filled, bin emptied, and now we're looking for gas, which there should be one about a few hundred feet round this corner.
It's really nice that they've got free water and free grey emptying water services.
I know, how often do you see that? Bob's,
Hi.
yeah.
I'm looking for Bob's.
Bob?
Bob's.
Is it there?
Oh,
Next
thank
right,
you
thank
very
you.
much. Thank you.
Where are you from? England. Hey! Yeah, hey! Next right. Oh, it's there, look, Bob's. Bob's Welding, and gas. Oh, that's gas. Oh. Do they have fuel? I think they do. Should we go and see?
No, it's definitely, they say they have fuel because they give you a voucher for Tooks.
Oh, that must be fuel there, look. There, that's gas, isn't it?
That looks like gas.
Yeah, gas, it says gas.
Gas.
Diesel, there you go.
Diesel.
All right. Okay. Welcome to Bob's Diesel.
I'm excited. I wonder whether it's actually Bob who runs it. There's Diesel here. I don't know. I'm excited to meet Bob though.
We've just filled up with diesel, $62. They've also got welding, there's propane. They're set up for it, aren't they? They literally, they got it all going on here. Dragonflies are our friend because they eat those massive horseflies. Look how cool that is.
And I have a 5% discount off Bob's in Tuktoyaktuk.
There you go. So we'll be going to Bob's to fill up again.
Yeah.
And there's a taxi. Right, let's move out of the way for these guys. So we've come down to this little play park and this lake, so the kids can have a good run around, and we might be able to sleep here for the night, hopefully. Just outside of the town. Make sure you join us on the next episode where we do the final push to get to the Arctic Ocean.